Well, hello out there. It's Dave Duford at Final Expense Agent Mentor, feagentmentor.com. I want to thank you so much for checking out what we have to say here. To my right is the one and only Mr. Reynolds from South Carolina. Say hey, Reynolds.
How's everybody doing today?
Yeah, we're here live, wrapping up a nice day in the field, selling that burial insurance, and wanted to kind of give you guys a field report. We did, how many appointments we do? Maybe about 5 or 6 or
Ran
something like
about
that.
about 7 or 8 actually.
No, I don't think we did that much, but we did maybe 5 or 6, I think. And wrote 2 deals, and kind of wanted to kind of share the results for you. Reynolds, what did you think about the first couple of appointments we did today?
First couple appointments, mainly what we ran into were people, some with curiosity, some just wanted, really didn't know what they were getting themselves into. So the first few appointments were, your typical person wanting a Walmart gift card. Or,
Free stuff. Who would have thought?
We had a guy that he remembered it like it was yesterday. He's like, I just signed it. We're like, give me my card. We told him, we get it to him.
Right.
And then the second lady, she was wanting. We ran into an interesting situation I've yet to run into in the field in South Carolina. Went to Vanderbilt, and she wanted to do her policy.
Right.
She wanted it to go to a church, but she just didn't quite, meet the criteria as far as being on a fixed income and making it feasible.
Now what? Now let's talk about that because that was kind of an interesting call. When we got there, sat down with the lady, and I always ask people, what was your thoughts and concerns for sending the card back? Requesting information on insurance. And she said, well, I want to, I don't need anything to bury me or cremate me because I'm donating my body to science, like Reynolds was saying. But I want to leave money behind to a church or some kind of function. So she had a reason why. That's kind of the main reason we're looking for. I don't care what it is. It just has to be a reason why that's substantive. And so we went through the presentation. We got to the premium question. Then what happened there, Reynolds?
That's when everything immediately, when she realized she had to pay for it, more than $2-3 a month.
Yeah, right.
When you can't come off $10 or $15, that's when we realized we were wasting our time.
Yeah, well, she agreed to pay all $10 a month, maybe even 15. But the funny thing that happened, of course, is when we said we could do something for that, she says, I need to talk to my counselor. Now, this is a grown woman who's 68, and she can't come off of 10. She doesn't know if she can come off of 10 or 15 bucks a month. And experientially speaking, at least for me, if somebody doesn't know they can come off of 10 or 15 bucks a month because they're that impoverished, it means they just can't afford it. And so I don't do a budget with them. I don't fool around with them. If they just can't do it, instinctually, gut wise, they feel like they can't do it, that's fine, because it's what I would call a lapsomatic business waiting to happen. Something I don't want to fool with. What happened with the ones after that? Do you remember in particular, Reynolds?
Yes, we met with a nice lady who ended up taking out a policy. She already had some coverage, wasn't looking for a replacement, just needed extra, needed a little more to leave behind, make sure she got married, left a little something for her 2 sons.
Right.
And she ran into an interesting. Why it's great to be independent, not captive. She dipped. I don't know many females that dip. Met one today.
Up here in the mountains in Tennessee, they do.
In Tennessee, it's a little different, especially where we are. So what happened there is, with her, we were able to get her non-smoker rates.
Right.
Also get her a good price with her health. She had not, medically wise, she did not have too much information, no prescriptions. Hadn't been to a doctor in a while, but she met everything for one of his carriers, and we got her covered for well inside her budget.
Right.
She was a happy camper.
Yeah.
I don't know about her son. He just came out of his room for about 2 minutes.
He doesn't leave the house that much. One of them hermit types.
He doesn't leave much. So, he came out there and stared at us for a little bit, looked at the news, and then just walked back.
Right. Back to playing video games.
Exactly.
Last deal we did a replacement call that went well. Lady had a 2-year waiting period policy that you see commonly on TV, and just took it out, and we were able to get her first day full coverage. It's one of the other companies we do. And that's why we are brokers in this business, because in both circumstances today, the first one, we were able to get superior coverage in circumstances that most agents won't be able to, because not many companies do non-smoker rates off of people who just chew, or non-tobacco. And then the last one for this particular lady, and the prescription she took is a knockout with most carriers, but it's not with this particular company. So these are deals that would not have been had if we didn't have the flexibility of being a broker. And that's why I like doing ride-alongs like I did today with Reynolds, because you get to see this stuff in action. You get to see the people who you actually deal with, the circumstances in reality, and how to navigate them and sell a policy that hopefully will be a benefit ultimately to the prospect, which is the only way I do business anyway. So any last thoughts or words or anything like that,
If I had
Reynolds?
to say anything, I've been in the business. When I got started in September, I came up the last day of August, I believe, did my first ride along,
Right.
and then back in December did my second. When you were in South Carolina, I
Yeah.
met up with you, did a ride along in South Carolina, and I came back today because I can't stress enough, how much knowledge you gain.
Right.
Especially being in the field with someone experienced, and it's priceless. It's great. If you're thinking about getting into this and you haven't done a ride along, I suggest you at least make a day or two to come up.
Right.
Spend some time.
Yeah, I'm a big believer in ride-alongs. It's amazing to me. There's good agents I really respect that don't think ride-alongs are required, or they're not even that critical of an activity. And I've trained hundreds of agents, and if there's one thing I think that makes a dramatic difference immediately, it's seeing this stuff in action. Seeing is believing, and seeing the people, seeing the process, seeing what I talk about in these videos and have done for years, and actually seeing it in person. It's like, wow, Dave does what he says, and it gets results. And if anything, what's great about it is at the end of the day, you get the encouragement and the excitement that, hey, I see these people, I can do this stuff too. That's really where I think the biggest benefit is. And of course, as an experienced agent, or at least somebody who's just getting started within the past couple of months, a ride along will further cement and solidify the training so that you get to see the nuances you may not have seen initially. And I'm sure you're taking away stuff today that maybe you wouldn't have noticed initially, but that's the power of a ride along.
It's been night and day in my production. Since the one in December, I've been able to write deals I wouldn't have, because I would have, would have placed them with the right carrier, would have gotten them on a graded. They would,
Right.
It opens up so many gateways because you run into so many different health situations.
Right.
That it's unbelievable. So yeah, very. I like to come do one once every 6 months, but if you haven't done one and you're getting into this business, it could make or break you.
Right. Right. Sorry, just watching this dog on the loose up here. We're in the middle of nowhere in Tennessee, which is pretty much everywhere.
Oh, God.
There's a dog running around out here dodging traffic. This place is pretty impoverished where we're at, but it's final expense mecca as far as I'm concerned, because everybody's got their disabilities going and fixed incomes, like some burial insurance.
Lots of dogs.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening in. Hope you guys had a profitable day as well. And Reynolds, thanks for joining with me, man. It's always fun to do this kind of thing with somebody else. Makes it a little more interesting. And other than that, thanks for watching, guys. Maybe we'll see you all another day in a week or two, where we do more of these cool little live stream field day experiences. So we'll see you sometime in the future. Y'all take care. Thanks for joining again. See ya.